Well, the desert clouds are out in force this evening as we welcome you inside Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Dodgers find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
2 balls and a strike. No question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 0 for 8. A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's the 1-0. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
None out, runners at first and second. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Two 2-0, here it is. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate, He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Kike Hernandez is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Verdugo aboard here at first with nobody out. A curveball hit right back at him. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Breivik Valera. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Valera bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
3-0 to him now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Smoke toward third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 3-0 pitch gave him license to be selective, and he's able to get on base. The inning's still alive.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock, and I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Ross Stripling towards second. The underhanded flip, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yasmani Tomas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. It's a solo shot here for Yasmani Tomas. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Souza, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
No outs, nobody on. Two and one now to Steven Souza. Stripling has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alex Avila. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 264 is average entering play, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Chase Utley. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Christopher Negron, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Christopher Negron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Tapped up the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today, as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Godley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. This for Utley at second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A pause, and the 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollock. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Descalzo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Center fielder number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Breivik Valera. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Softly hit out to short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runner goes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. One down.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasmani Tomas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The batter, right fielder.
So striding forward now, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ross Stripling, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Descalzo takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock is there. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 35.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 2 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brock Stewart is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Digging in to try it again. Alex Avila 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Descalso, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Up next for Arizona, Christopher Negron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Kike Hernandez waits on deck. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. David Peralta is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Peralta.
This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Peralta on at first, nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Ketel Marte. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 24,
Yasmani Tomas will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
And that misses, ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Tomas has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
Breivik Valera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Marte fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rock.
Kyle Farmer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kyle Farmer.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The relay.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Farmer on second. Taylor at first. One gone. That's wide. 2-0. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Three runs already home here. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
In today's game, we're seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box for the Dodgers now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score as they've pushed the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Breivik Valera. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there, and the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Popped him up. Here comes Souza. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 8 runs already in this inning. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The Dodgers lead it 8-2. Matt Kemp will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 27, Matt.
Tony Cingrani gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tony Cingrani.
Ready for another shot now, Steven Souza. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First offering on its way. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Still 8-2. Ready for another chance? Chase Utley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In the dirt here, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. The 1-0 home is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tomas has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses for ball 1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Utley stands at second with 2 gone. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for LA, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Up next for Arizona, Christopher Negron. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hudson, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
2
balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Christopher Negron is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Gerard Dyson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third base line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2, and we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, still 8-2. Fernando Salas comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Fernando Salas.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Kemp. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Marte has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Valera.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Breivik Valera. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Pollock. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers lead this one 8-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 46.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Come on!
First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in, Steven Souza. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And it's fouled away. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
8-2 tonight's final. The Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brock Stewart claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.